Now I understand why they're trying to destroy nature. You ever seen grass under a microscope? First time I seen the grass under the microscope, I said, shit, it looked like the grass is smiling. Let me find out the grass is more happier on this planet than we are. If the grass is smiling like this, we have no reason to ever be sad. Now that we know that the grass is always smiling, it make more sense when you take your shoes off and ground, our body get recharged. The happiness from the grass or the energy from the grass is traveling through the soles of our feet to recharge our body. It's a well-known fact that electrons actually move through your body when you start to ground. All this shit is starting to make sense. This is why they're spraying all these toxic chemicals on the grass. They know if they spray these chemicals on the grass, it makes the grass negative. And once we take our shoes off and we ground, those negative ions go to our body. Can't forget about trees. You ever wonder why they're always cutting down trees? Did you know that therapists actually suggest their patients to go hug a tree if you're stressed, depressed, any kind of mental illness? If you go hug a tree, it will take all your negative energy from you. Maybe that's why they're cutting down the trees, because the trees can actually help us. Not only that, trees have aura fields just like us, emotions just like us. If you have a high vibration energy when you go towards a tree, the tree is happy to see you. If you have a low vibration or you have bad intentions, the tree is sad to see you. Yes, the tree have an aura field just like us. They did studies and said this is actually the aura field of the tree. So now that we know that the grass is always smiling, the trees can remove all negative energy from us, it makes more sense why they want to put us in these big ass toxic cities.
Military liaison between the Pentagon and NASA. I'm here as a anonymous whistleblower to tell everyone that what happened on April the 8th was not an eclipse. What happened on April the 8th was called Project Pegasus. It's been in the planning for years. What occurred, not an eclipse, since the moon was beside the sun during it and not crossing it. And also it's turbulent, Pisces. The whole thing is ridiculous, and that's how much credit the government gives all of you, because they'll do something that blatantly wrong, inaccurate, just impossible. And yet they know that Americans, they'll be called conspiracy theorists if they even bring it up. So they do it, and they don't even care. Okay, so what did they do if there wasn't an eclipse? The biggest thing you have to realize is the coincidence, which was no coincidence, of CERN being turned on that day.
It is near impossible to explain or understand for most of us, but monumental nonetheless.
CERN was turned back on that day, and immediately after it was turned on, this is what appeared in the sky above CERN in Switzerland on the 8th. A literal portal was created above CERN, and this was actually predicted, which is one reason why it was filmed by many people who were in the know. But ever since they discovered the Higgs boson in 2012, the God particle, that's when all of this contact began to occur.
Using a particle accelerator, believe they have found the subatomic particle known as the Higgs boson, otherwise known as the God particle. There you have it.
Because this whole thing of Project Pegasus was about CERN. Through its experiments with the God particle and particle acceleration in general, they achieved quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon when, by working at the quantum level and getting to the true incredible energy of particles, once they combine or collide, there was something that occurred where the quantum entanglement manifested in a being emerging from another dimension, another alien being that emerged. Through that, this was a couple years ago, through that introduction, through that communication, three governments got involved in a negotiation that occurred in a very bizarre way, because it didn't actually happen in person. I'm not going to waste time explaining how the negotiations happened. But between Russia, China, and America, they dealt with this species, and this species offered a deal. And the deal was that we would be given something if they were allowed to come here to Earth and basically set up a secret base. What did we get, and what's their secret base about? Okay, I'll just quickly tell you. What we got was AI. Think about it. Didn't AI emerge out of nowhere in 2023? And didn't it emerge, not just out of nowhere, in an incredibly mature, sophisticated level of complexity that kind of makes sense for a new technology? And even now, 1 year into it, a year and a half into it, whatever we're at, it's getting scary what it can do. I mean, it's indistinguishable from reality in some cases. Okay, so that's where we're at 2 years into AI, and that's because AI, like a lot of our technology, like the microchip and other things that we got from Roswell and the Greece, this is another technology from another higher level species. And let me just add this, for those who think that AI is about making funny pictures or interesting videos and stuff, sure, it can do that, and that is the consumer-facing end of this technology. But if you knew the intent of AI in terms of how it will impact your everyday life very soon, you might take a gun to your head and blow your brains out. It is that radical of a shift. What the government intends to do with this shiny toy called AI. So that's what we got. In return, they got basically the southern half of Antarctica below the South Pole. And that is what, well, let me, first things first, what the hell happened if not an actual eclipse? Well, a couple things. Number one, they required, in order to do this, and when I say do this, the event to happen on the 8th was the alien species coming through to our dimension. In order to come through, they required a few things. Number one, they required loosh. What is loosh? Loosh is the energy expended and exhibited by human beings when they are collectively excited and focused on something, like at a rock concert or during church or something like that.
Oh, it's emotional. I can't explain why, but it is. We had tears, we had screams, we had fireworks.
So by having so much of the planet looking up at a certain time of day and everybody giving their attention and their emotions to it, which, by the way, if you watch some videos, you had newscasters crying.
It just took my breath away, the whole thing.
That was a bit odd that they were crying, and the reason they were crying was because it was an incredibly emotional thing, because the aliens made it so. The aliens made it so because the energy created or received from the loosh, and again, I've defined what loosh is.
What's that all about?
That loosh energy, coupled with the energy of the sun, allowed them at the time of the quote-unquote eclipse, and for their mothership, which is what that circle was, it wasn't the moon. Their mothership came out of nowhere, entered into the area of the sun, stopped. Did you notice how it stopped for an inordinate amount of time in the center, when it should have been continuing at the very slow crawl rate that the moon typically does? Well, it didn't. It stayed there for a bit of time. And that's insane, okay? That's another blatant giveaway. And again, the government thinks that no one's going to notice, or if they notice, they'll be branded a conspiracy theorist, and they don't care. So they just allowed it to happen. This ship basically connected with the sun at that moment and got an incredible amount of physical energy required for them to enter through the dimension. Coming in from another dimension takes an incredible amount of energy. The sun and our loosh did that. At that point, the ship went around the back of the sun. Did you notice that we didn't see anything depart? It just sort of disappeared into the sun. Well, it kind of did. It went around to the back, and it all actually docked there where it is at this moment that I speak. What happened next? Well, from that energy, from that loosh, from that focus, from that also that actual hydrogen-based nuclear energy it got from the sun, it was able to send a massive amount of ships and individuals of their race to the Earth into an area just north of the Antarctic base that they're going to take over. The waves, if you look at the waves stuff, the things that happen on the wave map during that time, okay?
April 9th, 2024, the day after the solar eclipse, something terrifying lurked off the coast of Antarctica. Radar systems detected a monstrous wave anomaly, an area larger than Texas with 80-foot waves. The anomaly moved up towards South Africa. At the same time, Cape Town witnessed a horrifying sight. The ocean receded dramatically, as if dragged away by some unseen force. Beaches were left exposed, waves vanished. What really happened? A glitch in the system? A creature? Or something yet to be seen?
And they had the audacity to tell the public it was a glitch. It wasn't a glitch because there is tons of video and evidence of people in South Africa running from, mini tsunami level waves that were created by these ships becoming USOs, going underwater. And from doing that and establishing themselves there, they were able to then make their move to the southern part of Antarctica. They also took animals.
We're going to talk to Jason about some of the changes that we've heard. Birds making more noises.
And it's fun to see all the animals act up.
Anything you noticed with the animals as you were sitting back there just a minute ago?
They get very active now. The fish were jumping out of the water.
So y'all don't think it's motherfucking weird, dog? April 8th, 2024, the relaunch of CERN. They starting that motherfucker back up. Look, that's some wild shit. The same day as the motherfucking eclipse. And look at the logo of CERN. What the fuck is really going on, dog? I'm tired of motherfucking Mandela effects. Pardon me. I'm tired of Mandela effects, and yes, motherfucker, I still got wet hair from getting out the motherfucking shower. I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking Mandela effects. Why? Why the fuck we gotta keep going through this bullshit? Y'all need to stop trying to be motherfucking God. Y'all wanna create the Big Bang. Nah, motherfucker, I don't believe that. Y'all motherfuckers trying to bring demons out this motherfucker. Y'all trying to open up portals and bring some shit out this motherfucker. And y'all think we don't know. I'm so sick of these motherfucking Mandela effects. And not only that, it feel like I keep going in and out of different motherfucking realities every other motherfucking day. I'm not bullshitting. If you feel like you've been doing that, go put the shit in the comments. I'm dead ass. I'll sit something somewhere, and then it's gone. Or something to be in my pocket. I look for it, empty out my motherfucking pockets, and then say fuck it because I can't find it. Go back in my pocket 5-10 minutes later, and that motherfucker be right in there. Crazy shit. There's a lot of bullshit going on. Now, I ain't talked about the motherfucking eclipse, but that shit is kind of crazy as a motherfucker too, dog. Especially with them talking about having the National Guard and make sure you got gas and water and food and all these different supplies and shit. And they saying this because it's gonna be crowded every motherfucking where. But motherfucker, just in case, just cause it's crowded don't mean I need to do all of that. So tell me what you really mean, dog. You motherfuckers are tripping. Talking about you gonna turn CERN back up. Motherfucker, bring the fruit of a loom back. I wanna go back to the reality where Chick-fil-A didn't have a motherfucking K. I wanna go back to the reality when the Monopoly man had a moniker on his motherfucking eye. I wanna go back to the reality where Curious George had a motherfucking tail. I want to go back to the reality where Pikachu had that black shit on his tail. I want to go back to the reality where it said, "We are the champions." Do 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 do. of the world. I want to go back to that. I'm sick of this shit. And y'all want to keep turning them on. Y'all gonna turn it on again. Y'all do realize this motherfucker got turned on twice, right? Yeah. I remember when they said they first was gonna turn it on. And they said they turned the motherfucker on. And then they said they never turned it on. And they gonna turn it on again. That was some years ago. And they came out with the documentary on Netflix and shit. Them doing all that satanic ass shit. And I know why. Look at that motherfucking logo. Talking about the Big Bang. I'm sick of that motherfucking light on my glasses. Talking about the Big Bang Theory. Ain't no fucking Big Bang. And you see, this is some fucked up shit I'm about to say right here. They call us conspiracy motherfucking theorists. And everything we saying is a motherfucking lie. And yet, that shit's called the Big Bang Theory, and they take that shit as actual motherfucking factual. Bullshit. You motherfucking scientists need to go to where the motherfucking flames are. Y'all want to create antimatter. Motherfucker, that's weird. Because we're all matter. Why you want to create antimatter? Huh? That shit don't make no damn sense. But you know, we living in some strange ass motherfucking times, dog. And we just gonna have to wait and see what the fuck happened. Cause they gonna keep opening up Pandora's motherfucking box. Dog. Damn. Peace.
Listen, they think that they slick. The truth is always in plain sight, right? Look, y'all. The Airbus A300 that nosedived to bring space weightlessness to Earth. Think about this shit, y'all. Just watch this video. Now, I want y'all to understand that they do not have to be in space to be weightlessness. I want y'all to think, what if NASA just got their own plane and they just do this? This to show y'all, yo, we're in outer space and they just go high as shit. I need y'all to listen.
You know, crypto's attacked every single day. Every specific token and coin in one capacity or the other is attacked every day in some form or fashion. And you have all of that and you know, that stress and anxiety that comes from that. That's because it's revolutionary. It's new. Everybody wants a piece of it. Everybody wants to control crypto. The government across the world are afraid of crypto in one way or the other for one reason or the other, right? So it's human nature. A lot of times if you don't understand something or know something or it's revolutionary is to do what? Is to attack it. Happens time and time again in our culture. It's kind of how we're built. Okay? Know that. Remember that. But you're early. Okay? And thus you have to weather the storm. Because if you do weather the storm, because you are early, you have a massive opportunity. I've said this in videos. You are here early into crypto, and crypto is one of the last financial frontiers.
What if I told y'all that China's about to get back in the game and they're about to blow crypto up? Look up the Golden Long Award. They're putting their focus on a coin called Ozone Metaverse. And if you think I'm capping, look at the chart. That shit just did 1,000%, bro. But the beauty is, it's only at a $9 million market cap. Super low. Banger. See, y'all gotta understand, right? They took themselves out of crypto years ago. And they're about to come back and go crazy. Not financial advice, y'all, but this is how I've been surviving for like the last 3 years. Straight off this shit. You can check them out in my bio. For those who want to learn, I'm about to create a course. Super cheap, John, and we're going to actually teach and learn, you feel me, from the ground. So just like and subscribe, and wake up!
This son bitch is trying to attack me, yo. Get him. This son bitch is trying to attack me. This fish. Yo, we're gonna go viral. Look, there he is. He's trying to attack us. Watch.
Check him out.
This son bitch is trying to attack us, dude.
Not the American way. These damn bills that come out here all the damn time come out here at the last second, and I gotta try to figure out how to vote for my people.
Man, he pissed off, ain't he? Have y'all seen this video?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Illinois congressman.
I'm sick of it. Every year, we give power to one person. It was not made that way in the Constitution. He was around when it was written.
Oh, he must got a black wife.
Now we passed rules that stop each one of us. Enough! I feel like somebody trying to be released from Egypt. Let my people go!
Let my people go!
My God, they sent
South where they drive trucks with the mud tires. Country boys pushing four-wheelers like them rough riders. Big dogs, backyard fences wrapped in barbed wire. Open up this pack and you gon' have to call a firefighter. Mad flavors, all I do is stack paper. Jew in a room full of chronic, that's my gas chamber. Cash maker, hustle guard, a gladiator. Started trapping cause I was too short to be a magic player. Vacuum sealing with my strong hand. These edibles will hit you harder than a Dodge Ram. Aw damn, this cracker's about to snap. Best believe I got plaques and I can still battle rap. Yeah. The studio is my natural habitat. Watch me turn a smell-proof duffel bag to an acrobat. Walking on a thin line, I went against the odds. Kept it rock solid in a whole industry full of frauds. Maintain your soul in this game and it closes doors. Good versus evil, we feel like soldiers at war. The people weren't real, the people weren't genuine. Instead, these record labels continue pushing degenerates. Turn your ass into a consumer until you penniless. Real recognize real, there really ain't too many left. The old
takes it back to his feet. Is he going to deliver speed?
Yo, come here. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness gracious. What? You're going to break the house.
Balloon is a great toy for dogs.
Sorry, Dave. Oh, where's the that? What are you?
You can take a small bite. Just bite the corner like this. You see? Just bite it. Gentle.
When my dog almost got hit by lightning.
Oh, you want to come in? Come on, inside. Want to come in?